between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Mets. So here is Daniel Norris, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The pitcher, Daniel.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. First pitch on its way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. Peraza moving to his left. And that will end the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strike. Now to the plate, here is Jacob deGrom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No pitcher.
And the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in and not. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Mazzara is there to put it away for out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So here's Pete Alonso. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay throw. Won't get him.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
That is good. The catcher, James.
To the plate now, James McCann reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Goodrum over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Mets. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Behind 0-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
So now to the plate, Eric Haas. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Billy McKinney.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that. He paid the ultimate price.
Batting in, the second baseman.
And here's Jose Peraza as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting none.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope. Another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Second at-bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Grossman is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. He'll make it into third base, as on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Stoke has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 2 full. The Mets are out on top, 6-1. Now at the plate, Akil Baddoo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting none.
Here's Robbie Grossman. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Daniel Norris. He bounced out last time up. Now a flare out toward right center. Peraza onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail 6-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate now is Dominic Smith. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Hit hard down the right field line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in once again is James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Popped him up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 6-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jonathan Villar. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Lazar is under it. 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now back.
Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. He's set. Here it comes. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 7-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead it 7-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nomar Mazara goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nico Goodrum goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now, Eric Haas. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 7-1. Now at the plate, here is James McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He swings and throws it to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So next to bat will be Kevin Pillar. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Mazara is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Did in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're on top 7-1. So now to the plate, Akil Baddoo will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. Harold Castro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Harold.
Hard hit towards center. Pilar able to track it down for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 7-1. Derek Holland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Now back, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So now to the plate, Jacob DeGrom, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
All the makings of a big inning right here. 1 already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to 3rd pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for 3rd, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso, and their runners at the corners now. Popped him up. Haas is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back, Left
So
field.
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Dominic Smith flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It is now 8-1. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Peraza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Up next, Jonathan Scope. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lofted in the air out to right field. McKinney giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, James McCann. Drives it out to deep right center field. Baddoo is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the 1st out.
Center fielder,
In now, Kevin Pillar. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Into the box now, Billy McKinney. And he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Baddoo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Mets 9 and the Tigers 1. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The right fielder, number 15, Nomar Mazara.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Swing, and he pops him up. Lindor stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Now the first pitch. Nico Goodrum is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matt, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eric Haas started to go around, but it's a cold strike. 0-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes on 0-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Out in front of it, strike 1. No hit to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Jerry Familia enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Tigers strand a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar singled in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Jonathan.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jerry Familia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. But right at the shortstop for the second out. Next, here is Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, into the bullpen, and gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. His second home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into the box, Pete Alonso.
First baseman,
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field as the blowout continues. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball play.
Reyes finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Tigers 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Reyes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Reyes stands at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Lifetime against Familia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Mets posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Jacob deGrom is credited with the win. Daniel Norris permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious New York Mets, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Porque traímos bomba.